Guys, the Sahel Intelligence Agency is set to release the name of Nigerian politicians who are backing bandits. For those of you who don't know,
hello and what's up guys, in this video we are talking about a serious story that many Nigerians are discussing. Reports from our neighbors in Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso say some powerful Nigerians may be funding bandits and moving weapons across borders. Their intelligence agencies say they are preparing to release names. If these claims are confirmed, it could change the way many people see those in power. Let us start with what is happening at home. For years, bandits have attacked villages in the northwest. Kidnapping for ransom has become common. Farmlands have been abandoned. In Zamfara, Katsina and Sokoto, many families stay indoors early because they are afraid. Government officials often say they are taking action, but the violence continues. Now, there are claims that some people in high position may be helping the same criminals we are trying to stop. Where is this story coming from? Dutch Welt, the German news organization also known as DW, report that some intelligence service in Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso have large files with names of senior Nigerian politicians who are suspected of supporting militants and helping weapons across border. According to those reports, some suspects have already been arrested in those countries and investigations are ongoing. Why now, and why from outside Nigeria? Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso have joined together in a group called the Alliance of Sahel States after the recent military takeovers in those countries. These leaders said they will work closely to fight armed groups. Bandits and jihadist groups move across borders without respect for maps. They can get ammunition in one country, hide in another, and attack in a third. The security agencies, they say exposing the sponsors is the only way to cut off the flow of money and guns. Nigeria is at the center of these movements, so their actions affect us directly. This problem did not start today. In the early 2000s, militancy in the Niger Delta grew around oil theft and local grievances. Then Boko Haram spread across the northeast with attacks that forced people to flee their homes. In the northwest, bandit groups mix kidnapping with cattle rustling and illegal taxes. Many lives have been lost, schools have closed, market days have died in some towns. Many of us know a friend or relative who cannot travel home for a festival or who has had to pay for protection. There have also been warnings from people inside government. In May this year, the governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, said they are informants and collaborators inside the Nigerian armed forces, among politicians and inside communities. He said these people help Boko Haram with information and routes. The same pattern can also fit bandits network in the northwest. In August, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, said the military will expose those who support terrorism. He explained that the process involves many legal steps and international links, so it takes time. We have seen scandals before. The well-known armed procurement case linked to Sambo Dasuki showed how money meant for the fight against Boko Haram went missing. There was a lot of noise and many headlines, but very few strong conviction in court. In 2021, there were reports that some officials in Zamfara paid bandit groups in the name of peace deals. Many of those stories weakened over time, but the pain in affected communities did not go away. This new development feels different because it is not just one country making claims. 3 neighboring countries say they have evidence that crosses borders. Security analyst Zagazola Makama say officials in those countries claim they have a list of politicians suspected of supporting criminals gang and that some people who supply arms to bandits have been arrested. Their agency say they want to break the full network of money and guns that strengthen these groups. Investigations are still in progress. It is important to add a clear note here. As at now, no official public list of names has been released. These are allegations under investigation. Anyone mentioned remains innocent until a court of law says otherwise. We will wait for official statements and verified evidence. Why are these neighbors so concerned? Groups linked to Al-Qaeda, including Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wal Muslimin (JNIM), have increased attacks in part of the Sahel this year. Burkina Faso alone has recorded many deadly incidents. The fear is that weapons, fighters and money move through the same route that bandits and kidnappers use. If some people in high position in Nigeria are involved, that could make the situation worse across the region. What could happen if names are released? There could be arrests, there could be court cases, there could be strong political reactions and pressure on agencies in Abuja to act fast. There could also be tension in relations between Nigeria and these Sahel neighbors, or if handled well, there could be closer security cooperation. Civil society groups, faith leaders, and traditional rulers may demand full transparency. Many Nigerians will ask for clear timelines, evidence, and independent oversight. Let us not forget the human side. Families in Benengwari, Zurumin, Sabombene, Jibia, and many other towns want the most basic things: safety on the road, peace on the farm, children in school without fear. Bandits are not spirit. They need money, fuel, bullets, and bikes. If sponsors are cut off, the pressure on communities can reduce. That is why these investigations matter. Here are key things to watch in the coming days and weeks. Will the intelligence agency in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso publish names and documents? How will the Nigerian government respond? Will there be joint investigations or a formal task force with these countries? Will we see court filings, asset freezes, and arrests linked to money laundering or arms trafficking? What step will be taken to block arms routes from the north of the continent down into the Sahel and the northwest? Will protection improve on major routes around schools, markets, and farms? Will there be regular public updates so that citizens can follow the process? There is also a legal and diplomatic angle. The Chief of Defense Staff has already said that international links make cases complex. Evidence must be gathered carefully. Cross-border cooperation must follow treaties. Names cannot just be thrown out without strong proof, but justice also cannot be delayed without reason. Nigerians will ask for a balance, fair trials with real evidence, and quick action where the facts are clear. For our leaders, the message is simple. If these claims are false, show the fact and clear the air. If they are true, enforce the law without fear or favor. For communities, keep sharing verified information with trusted security channels. For the media, report responsibly, avoid rumors, and highlight the needs of victims, not only the politics. We are at a critical moment. The Sahel countries say they have evidence. Some arrests have been made there. Investigations are active. If this process is handled well, it could help clean up the supply lines that keep bandit groups alive. It could also rebuild trust in institutions. If it is handled poorly, it could turn into another headline that fades without change. We will keep following this story. Please share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think will happen if names are released? What should the government do first? Like this video, share it with someone who cares about security, and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss our next update. Stay safe and take care.
Guys, the Sahel Intelligence Agency is set to release the name of Nigerian politicians who are backing bandits. For those of you who don't know Sahel states are Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic. These three African countries who are being ruled by their military leader, or I can say by coup d'etat. So according to Sahel Intelligence Agency, they revealed that they already have in their possession the names of politicians or Nigerian politicians suspected of aiding the criminal gangs. Officials further confirmed that some individuals involved in supplying arms to the bandits had been arrested and investigations were underway. The agency stressed that the planned disclosure is part of a wider regional effort to dismantle cross-border criminal network fueling insecurity in West Africa. They further say that the development also highlights the growing security cooperation among Sahelian states, particularly in confronting armed groups and tackling illicit armed trafficking across borders. Voila. To be honest, Nigerians are happy. Like, we can't wait for them to name these Nigerian politicians who are backing and aiding bandits. At least we know where our problem is. Now my question is, even if they name all these Nigerian politicians who are the sponsor of bandits and Boko Haram, what will happen? Will Nigerians take action? Until then,